Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of talking about these car prices, man. We're back at it. We're on our favorite website, Bring a Trailer, where all the car flippers get their cars from. And we're just going to type Impala in the search bar. I saw one a few days ago, a while back. Kind of caught my eye. Didn't really dig into it. I kind of wanted to save it so we can do it, at the same time. And it's this one right here. So we got a few. 64 right here for 62, 409, 4-speed. We can get into that one if you guys want. There's a nice 58 here for house money. This was a nice 62, 409, air ride, 56. But what caught my eye was this 63. 63 Impala, two-door coupe, and it sold for $26,000. And I picked this car in particular because, that's what we're about to be building on the channel here. Sold 2 weeks ago for $26,000. So let's get into this one. It's listed as a Chevrolet Impala Sport Coupe. Okay, looks like it might be a Honduras maroon or something like that. All right, current owner owned it since 1990. Okay, that's good. 2-speed power glide. Finished in red over gray cloth upholstery. Okay, got them quad headlights, baby. SS style trim. So it's listed as a coupe, but it's got SS trim. So it could be a Tribute Super Sport. Manual power steering, manual brakes. Bucket seat, center console, Alpine cassette deck. All right, it's been a while. And a clean Colorado title. That's clutch. That's important. We mentioned that when we were talking about the budget for my 63. Is having a title is a big deal. Palomar red. Okay, close. Chrome bumpers. Okay, they all have chrome bumpers. Been restored in 89. It looks clean. It's complete. It's running and driving. Okay. The interior, meh. Not a fan of that. But at 26 grand for a running and driving, vehicle. Replacement front bucket seats and rear bench seats are upholstered in gray cloth. Okay. So it is a fake SS Tribute replica. But we can get into it, man. Says it goes 120. Yeah, wishing. Okay, it's got the small block. It looks like it's still got the points ignition. Upgraded alternator, maybe. Not bad. Trunk floor looks good. Trim tag. I'm sure people can decipher that if they care to. It's got skirts. All right. Got some YouTube videos of it running. I think that's kind of mandatory to post on this website. But we can get into the pictures here. There are 186. So we're going to skim through these real quick. Man, it looks good. You know what I mean? It looks good. It's complete, man. It's not wrecked. Doesn't look rusted. It's got the SS rear panel. So it's a replica. But at least it has that. And it looks fine. Grill guard. Okay. The hood can shift over a little bit, but I mean, it fits pretty good. $26,000, man. This is like the best price one I've seen in a while, man, which is crazy because, I mean, in reality, it's probably more like a $16,000 car. But in today's prices, it looks like it's got original bumper guards. Those fit real nice. You see how it contours the bumper just like that? It's the difference between OEM and repop. Okay. Show a picture of the tailpipe. Alright. Man, it's not a bad car, I mean, I'm sure the paint has its issues. It's 1990, so 35-year-old restoration. But like I've said previously, man, if it's been painted that long, then whatever's gonna, bubble up is gonna bubble up. It's better than a car, in my opinion, that was painted 2 weeks ago. Man, the door fits good, man. Wipers, okay. It's got the SS wheel cover, so you know, I mean, they tried. I don't know why, you know, I don't know why people do that. There's nothing wrong with a bench seat and a coupe and a column shift. I don't know why people want to, you know, mimic the SS. I mean, the interior is not bad, you know, it's just not the typical style you see in these lowriders or in these cars. You know, a seat kit, interior kit would do this car justice. You know, I like that at least they removed the door strikers when they painted, or at least did a good job of masking. They didn't just spray over that. Gloss dash. You know what? I'm thinking on my 63, I'm going to go with the matte finish on the dash for once. I've never done that. I always go gloss, but I'm going to do some different stuff to it. Tack. Man, not a bad car, man. That's why it caught my eye at 26. Trunk gutter looks good. So we can look at the box braces here in the trunk picture, and that looks fine, man. Quarters, inner quarters look good. I think this, man, the other box brace looks good. I mean, it might have been replaced, but at least they finish it off, you know. Ooh-wee, single reservoir. Strikes again. Wipers. Underhood black. Alternator. Small block 327. Okay. Guess that's a little upgrade from 283. I don't know how much, though. Power steering. Man, the rockers look good, man. Floor looks good. Braces look good. Interesting VIN. Skirts. Okay, he's got some documentation. Some old school. Kind of hard to read. 87, man. Wow. That's good. That's good, man. That's good that they kept it. To me, that adds value to the car. I don't know how much, but it's better than buying a car with no paperwork, no title, and no keys. A lot of paperwork. Napa. Man, imagine getting Impala parts at Napa. Man, a lot of paperwork, man. At least they took the time to scan it all. Man, it's never ending. Car looks great, man. Grill guard, rear guards, decent paint, solid driving, dual exhaust. In my opinion, you could throw an interior kit in this car for, I don't know what a kit costs, probably $3,000, and have a whole different car, man. I would probably do black on this one. Man, the car looks straight, man. Yes, sir. Man, $26,000. Like I say, this is one of the better priced cars that I've seen in a while, man. I mean, I hope a flipper didn't buy this and then put it on Instagram, try and get 45 out of it from some sucker. But I think this car is well worth the 26, in my opinion, compared to recent sales on the market. You know, I always like to get things about 10% cheaper, man. So if this thing was like low 20s, like 23, I would say it'd be a hell of a bargain, man. It's got the coil ignition there. Old school, man. I bet this thing purrs down the road. I think we went through all the pictures, man. $26,000 sold. Comments? $20, $21, $21. Okay, we're arguing about if it's a super sport or not. 22, 24, 25, 25, 25. Great price for LS motor. I agree. What a great deal. You can't even buy a new anything for that amount. I've been as bitching as this. I agree, man. So we got some guys in the comments going back and forth whether this was a real SS or not. I mean, who cares? You know, like with a 327 and a Power Glide, it's not going to win any purist awards. But not an SS, therefore not a bucket seat car, nor to come with any SS trim manager. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that in the custom world? Man, what you guys think? 26 grand, solid car, running, driving down the street, looks good, grill guards. I think it's a good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and say yay on this one. Don't know where it ended up, but I think it's a pretty clean car, and I like the fact that it's been restored for 30-something years. So whatever's there is there. I think it's an honest car, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.